I think the real problem at the end is the terrible CG with this alien that basically looks like a linebacker. And
he doesn't look like a linebacker. He looks like...
Sport comparisons aside, you have this very humanoid shape that could have easily been accommodated with a suit, but instead it's really poorly done.
And that fact is driven home in Pan's Labyrinth, which, if any of you have seen that, there's a scary creature in that who is scrawny. And we're
going to ruin Pan's Labyrinth for you. That was done with blue screen strips and that's the end of the movie. That's a surprise ending.
Yes, we find out that it was a movie the entire time.
If you watch the special features for Signs, they did use a real person against a green screen holding somebody, and they laid it in and used that as a reference for the alien. They went through the process of hiring somebody to stand in for this creature and map this skin over him when they could have done it practically. But I guess M. Night Shyamalan just really, really, really wanted to practice doing computer graphics so he could, I don't know, do The Last Airbender or something.
It was the beginning of the end.
One thing actually that's pretty interesting in Signs is the fact that one of the best scares in the film, the alien behind the pantry, in the pantry behind the door, and he comes in and he sticks the knife under to try to see it, and he can, and he goes and he puts it away, and he's about to leave the house, and then he comes back and he does everything almost twice as fast as he did it before, and he gets under that chest of drawers or whatever that's propped up against the door, and this claw comes out. There's not any of that classic stinger, whamp that we usually hear in horror movies to make you jump.
Right, just like a laugh track tells you when to laugh in a bad TV show, a musical stinger tells you when to be scared in a horror film, and when you don't have those, and it's still a good moment.
But it doesn't
really shows you
the stinger. A musical stinger in a horror movie isn't even telling you when to be scared. It is scaring you.
Right.
It's the equivalent of sneaking up behind your friend in a quiet room and going, "Bleh." It is that much more impressive that in this film, one of the best scares in the film has no music.
He's really good at the reveals. People, in the early part of his career, he was compared to Spielberg, who was also very good at reveals. And you watch the first discovery of the shapes in the cornfield. We get Mel Gibson running through the cornfield, and there are all these beats. All these characters reacting to the shape, cut to the shape.
Ending aside, if you are interested in making horror films and making genuinely scary films yourself, there are a lot of sequences in this movie in particular that you could dissect and learn a lot from. And I think that is what makes this a successful example of a scary movie.
That'd be a good place to end.
That's a great place to end.
You've just watched another full episode of 3x3.
Congratulations.
Join us next week for Paranormal Activity. Ooh.
Ah! I'm insane with anger!